हेलो। होले डकिंग बकिंग शेड भाई। 1 hours 40 minutes तक बक बक and the mic was not on. Great learnings today, very great learnings. खूबसूरत, अति खूबसूरत। टैक्टिक 2 छोड़ो भाई, अगली बार भी अपने अच्छे से ध्यान रखेंगे। ये बुक खत्म होने के बाद आई विल मे बी रीड दिस बुक, हाउ टू टॉक टू एनीवन बाय पैट्रिक किंग। ये अपने को बुक अच्छे से पढ़नी है। वी विल कंप्लीट दिस बुक अच्छे से, विथ अच्छे से दिस वर्जन। आई विल एक्सप्लेन क्या चल रहा है, मतलब मेरे को भी अच्छे से समझेगा, मेरी क्लियरिटी और रहेगी। और इसके अंदर से अपन ये वाली बुक हाउ टू विन फ्रेंड्स इन्फ्लुएंस पीपल अपन ने ठीक ठाक से पढ़ ली वाली है। बट वी विल लाइक फोकस एंड लाइक एम्फसाइज इंपॉर्टेंट पॉइंट्स ऑफ दिस बुक। हाँ मैन, क्या किए सम्यक मियाँ, तुम क्या किए, क्या किए। हाँ, आप इतना सारी बकबक किए, 1 मिनट 40, 1 घंटा 40 मिनट, एंड दैट वाजंट रिकॉर्डेड। हाँ, सो डकिंग बोरिंग भाई, सो डकिंग गंदे चीजें कर ली आपने। वैंग वैंग वैंग, चलो। टैक्टिक 2, अब 10 टैक्टिक में से मैं टैक्टिक 2 पढ़ रहा हूँ। मेरे को अभी कॉन्टेक्ट देने की एनर्जी नहीं। आई जस्ट वांट टू फिनिश दिस बिफोर 11:40। नाउ इट इज 11:18। The 1991 rule, the insight: doing real work versus artificial work daily with absolute consistency will give you a guaranteed competitive advantage. Born of mastery, productivity of virtuosity level quality is rare, and the marketplace pays most for something that is scarce. Legendary achievers concentrate all their attention and effort on one core project at a time, so they harness the fullness of their cognitive capacity and their precious energy on releasing glorious products that turn their industry on its head. To work like this, you need to install the daily habit of exploiting your professional hours to offer your finest productive results when you show up for work. It's not the time to shop online, to gossip, or to check messages. It's show time for those super producer. The implementation, the 1991 rule. Again पढ़ेंगे. Doing real work versus artificial work, do daily and with absolute consistency will give you a guaranteed competitive advantage. Born of mastery, productivity of virtual level quality is rare, and the marketplace pays most for something that is scarce. Legendary achievers concentrate all their attention and effort on one core project at a time, so they harness the fullness of their cognitive capacity and their precious energy on releasing these products that turn their industry on its head to head to work life lives, and you install the habits of exploiting your professional hours to offer your finest productive results. When you show forward, it's not about time to shop and night to gossip. Signal is show time for the super producer. The implementation for your next 90 days, schedule yourself to invest the first 90 minutes of your workday on to that one activity and that when completed at a world class will cause you at your on your own cause you to own your field. This 90-minute period must be completely free of any noise interruption place Julia assets in a bag market for the 1991 period and then leave the bag in another room, installing the clear boundary defenses that block access penetration in a potent tactic to decrease them. Tactic 3, the 60-10 method. To 1991 again. Tactic 3, the 60-10 method. Insight. The research supports that the greatest performers don't work in a linear way, working harder and longer with the hope of arriving at stronger and better results. Instead, the way light creators do what they do is by understanding the power of oscillation. They structure their work cycle so that they alternate bursts of deep focus and ferocious intensity of performance with periods of real rest and full recovery. In other way, they work in a balance and cycle awesome output with times of refuel their assets genius so they don't deplete them are armed with data concluding that human beings do their most astonishing work when they are fresh and relaxed versus exhausted and stressed. Genuine pros dedicated to the glorification of the genius operate in a mode of oscillation, operating more like sprinters than marathoners. The implementation after you run the 1990 segment of your workday, use a timer and work at your best for 60 minutes straight. When you're sitting or standing quietly, tight bubble of total focus. When you're sitting or standing tightly, kind of yourself not to move, just concentrate and try and create the highest results so you can apply possibly make after you make 60 minutes of productivity sprint is done and create the highest results you can possibly make after you make 60 minutes of productivity sprint is done. Refuel for 10 minutes and then recover, and the recovery cycle is going for a quick walk in fresh air, reading a book that will advance your leadership mastery, meditate, visualizing or creating headphones, or like many champions actually do they step out on the court so that their brain's attention shift from remembering and worrying and creating flow in the right section. After 10 wonderful minutes of regeneration, go back to perform your 60 minutes walking segment. Work of inspiration, full of inspiration, excellence, and integrity. And then your next 10 minutes of cycling. The daily 5 constant studies show that the most effective business leaders are at their productive peak at days when they have faced some serious backslags. They have actively engaged their mindset on progress that they have made in doing so. They have inoculated themselves from the self-sabotaging negative bias. One of the great keys to terrific performance is that they need to train your attention on making consistent. Oh man, one of the great keys to great terrific performance is to train your attention of making consistent 1% gain and macro achievements throughout each hour of your workday. Some small daily achievements when consistent over time definitely to lead to a stunning result and by deliberately reflecting on the areas where you will insulate your ambition guard your confidence and reflect the dangerous stricture of fear so you get amazing feats done. The implementation during the are list the 5 tiny gadgets of you to accomplish what the day ahead of for you to feel it was one well spent. This like so much on what you have learned is also practice to do more of it. The easier the habit gets and the stronger your execution ability goes around. So stay with the process. After just 30 days, you will have accomplished 150 valuable. After a year, this strategy will be responsible for you achieving 1852 high value targets, guaranteeing that the next 12 months are the single most productive 12 months you have ever had. The second win workout is that you have discovered the beautiful new concentration speeds up processing potential of your brain as well as accelerates as well as accelerating and slowing capacity raises your energy, elevates your optimism, helps you sleep better via the production of more melatonin and promotes longevity with the release of your hormone. Along with the lengthening of your telomeres keep the ends of your chromosomes from running their like plastic hairs at the tip of the shoelace. Shoelaces aging shortens our telomeres, in which why they are sometimes compared to a bomb fuse. The powerful point here is that it is well documented. The exercise shows that this shortening help you stay healthy longer. You should also note that meditation, a rich diet with whole foods, proper sleep quality, and intermittent fasting, which is the spell vendor for the 1680 million, because you don't eat during a 16 because you don't eat during a 16-hour fasting window and then break the fast over 8-hour period. All have proven to protect our telomeres from degenerating your empirically based fat substance, needing the absolutely transformative power of exercise. Why would you only work out one? Why would you only one workout a day? Why not use this regime to improve vitality massively so you not only outlive your industry peers but also hack aging as you enjoy astonishingly living happy and productive life. The implementation to execute the 2WW practice schedule a second workout at the end of your workday to give you a second win for a great evening. You'll beat the exhaustion most people feel after work to energize your willpower battery so you improve your evening choices and even find your cravings for sugar in the night time are significantly lower. And one of the finest activities you could possibly do at this time is 1 hour nature walk. You'll gain another block of free free form of digital interruption, letting you keep thinking and down idea. Also be rewarded with the benefits that walking within natural surroundings, getting sunlight and fresh air brings to your mindset, heart set and health set and soul set. Naturalist John Muir expressed well when he said in every walk with nature one receives far more than he seeks. Other ideas for you to develop include for a 16-minute mountain bike ride, riding, having a long swim or attending a yoga class and running this routine. You are also burning calories and WW to workout and workout. Another protocol. Massage protocol. The inside studies that demonstrated that massage therapy is a modality that generates significant brain your ability to get strength and in terms of a massage hormone levels, 30% increase in dopamine, 20% neurochemical responsible for regulating anxiety and raising serotonin, reduce muscle tension in pain, via sending anti-inflammation, exercising muscle cells and elevation in signaling of those cells to be mitochondria. Here is to take a tissue massage very simple, very simple. Sorry. Very simple relaxation of body. It needs to hurt little for it to work. Just awesome practice. Okay, man. This awesome practice reduces stress. The stress that causes to want to create optimizing your good health and maximizing lifestyle. The implementation. To apply day 22 MP for the block 90-minute massages, stages onto a weekly schedule. because the things that get scheduled are the things that get done, and because weak plans yield weak performance, and because the smallest application is really better than the grandest intention, virtues bring traction to their vision, their dedication. You might say you are a busy performer and you can't afford the time to get two long massages every single week. In fact, of the of the protocol for your mental state, cognition, wakefulness, health, and longevity. The truth is that you can't afford not to install this habit. Yes, 90-minute massage could cost a lot of money. That would cost you more. The truth is you can't afford not to install this habit. Yes, yes, two yes, the 90-minute massage a week will cost a lot of money. That would cost you. यहाँ बोल रहा है कि अपने को मसाज ट्वाइस अ वीक करनी चाहिए अबाउट अ 90-minute मसाज is saying the 90-minute massage will cost you more but that 90-minute massage will cost you but that will cost you more abhi I don't have the money and everything to do it but I will help my mother do it like massaging her shoulder arms like 2 times a day maybe that will help her in a more better way. The traffic university. Beep, 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 he's coming back, he's coming. Oh, different sized pages. Maybe it's a poem. Yes, we are about to get done. We are about to get done. About 5 to 6 pages remaining. She. I'll be back. Back. Traffic University, the inside. People who commute a lot, commute a total of 60 minutes to and from work each day spend approximately 1200 days of their lives doing so. If they live an average human lifetime, that's over 3 years spent in traffic or on bus or in train and with the rise of the mega commute, the time period is only growing. Most people sitting bumper to bumper are infecting themselves with new toxic use of artificial banter on the radio and other negative simulation of the erodes production and dissolves inner peace. People on commuter trains or buses often sleep, daydream or play with their technology in a chronic state of apathy be different. बस में अगर हो तो तुम्हारे क्रोनिक स्टेट में आ जाते हो तुम करना है कुछ तो देखना है बट डोंट यूज टेक्नोलॉजी दे आर सेइंग बी डिफरेंट दे आर सेइंग ये मतलब रॉबिन शर्मा ही कह रहा है स्पेल वेंडर नहीं कह रहा है द इम्प्लीमेंटेशन practicing in traffic university is all about leveraging all your traveling time whether to and from work or grocery shop grocery shopping and, and errand running to learn expanding your professional processes and personal knowledge specific ideas to help you do so include listening to audiobooks and consuming valuable products. The fact is Even one new idea you learn in a book or online course will make you a millionaire or even billions of dollars or multiply creativity and productivity, vitality and spirituality exponentially. There is simply no other investment vehicle available today that will give a higher return than investing in education. ओके दे आर सेइंग कुछ तो काम का ही करो अगर तुम ट्रैवल कर रहे हो तो ऑडियो बुक सुनो पॉडकास्ट सुनो इवन वन आइडिया कैन स्पार्क यू इनटू मिलियंस एंड करोड्स एंड बिलियंस tacticate the dream team technique the insight professional athletes structure a full team support their rise best in world PIW the dream team technique insight the professional athletes structure a full team to support their rise to best in world PIW in this way they are free marshal their five assets of genius around the development of the expertise and power that will cause them to become dominant at this world. Michael Jordan wasn't his own sports doctor and Muhammad Ali wasn't his own boxing trainer. Super producer outscore and then they automate all activity except those within the realm of their mastery, allowing for purity of focus and freeing up the huge amounts of time. The implementation delegate tasks that not only are a poor use of your hours also but also diminish your happiness. Ideally, restructure your entire life so you are doing only the things that you are great at and love to do so. With such a setup, you will not only escalate in your performance because you prioritize around just a few things, but you will enjoy significantly more professional freedom and serenity as well because you have people on your dream team who are leaders at what they do to rise to be legendary. You will be swifter since you have great people in your corner. Specific member of a dream team includes a fitness trainer who you work with regularly, a nutritionist, a massage therapist, or financial coach, fortify your fortune relationship advisor to help you maintain rich bonds with the important people relationship with spiritual people in life and spiritual counselor to assist you to staying grounded to eternal laws of value life. Practice 9. The weekly design system WDS inside you now know that things that get scheduled are the things that get done. Things that get scheduled are the things that get done. Things that get scheduled are the things that get done. Just a sec, just a sec, just a sec. Yeah, yeah. You know that the things that get scheduled are the things that get done. Designing a week without a granulated plan for the 7 days ahead of you is attempting to summit Mont Blanc without a climb strategy of for hiking into the deep dunes of without a campus. Yes, spontaneity and room for unexpected miracles are exceptionally important. Yes, this doesn't mean you shouldn't show personal responsibility and human maturity by habituating a practice to architect a thoughtful and clear weekly script that amplifies your energy, organizes your choices, and ensures balance implementation. Car out and then ritualize 30 minutes early each Sunday morning to create your blueprint for a battery low बोल रहा है bro. The weekly design system the inside you now know that things get scheduled. Implementation car out and ritualize 30 minutes early each Sunday morning to create your blueprint. Car out then ritually 30 minutes early each Sunday morning to create your blueprint for a week. Start the process by writing a story in your journal about the highlights from the 7 days you just lived. Then record your lessons you learned and optimization for making the coming week even better. Next step, on a large piece of paper that has each day running from 5 a.m. to 11 p.m. on it. Note down all of your commitment. The key here is to list more than your business meeting and work projects at clear periods of it. They are your 1991 sessions, your 60 times cycle, and your second wind workout, as well as time for your loved ones. Block for portfolio of fashions and segments of your enhance. Doing this weekly will with extraordinary focus into your days and year marvelous moments and momentum. Enhance the productivity significantly and improve your life's balance noticeably. Tactic 10. The 60 minutes student. Then, the more you know, the better you will do. Legendary leaders all have boundless curiosity and limitless appetite to grow into their greatest selves. And education truly is inoculation against disruption. Peak producers are lifetime learners. And education against disruption. Peak producer lifetime learners. And one of the formidable few who reclaim their heroism, cultivate their craft and materialize their genius by getting back being a world class student. The implementation for at least 60 minutes a day, study to whatever it takes to fireproof your commitment to relentless growth learning daily. You will raise your aim, deepen your wisdom, and create a blazing fire that stalks your grandeur. You will become a wealthy thinker and an outright superstar. Specific taxes for your 60 minutes include reading every good book that you get your hands on, rewiring, giving your journal notes, working through an online program, talking with the mentor, and watching skill building videos. As you capitalize your bright side, skills, and highest powers, you will become not only a bigger person but and also more indispensable. You will so exquisite at what you do that you will argue that your organization and marketplace not only able to operate without you will evolve into an exceptionally valuable leader in your field and you will be able to deliver remarkable streams of value to the customers and communities you are blessed to serve. The results will be generous rewards returned to you in the form of income, eminence, and psychic joy that comes with being a noble person. Wow, poem incoming. Doing world class work and fulfilling a mighty purpose. Around 2 घंटा 6 मिनट हो गए भाई 2 घंटा 10 के अंदर wrap up. I have another present to honor you as you go off to your wedding. Exclaimed the billionaire. It's the worst I memorized for my Vanessa. He was clutched, he was clutching her picture and he said, every Valentine's Day it was a tradition for me to meet her with 180 red roses, some terrific chocolates, and one other thing over dinner at our favorite restaurant. After after that, I will get down on a knee and recite the poem. What about the other thing? Asked the artist. The billionaire looked a little embarrassed. He fell, his gaze fell on the floor of the penthouse. Linger, linger. What? Was the one word answer spoken with a wink. He then stood up with a sparkling oak dining table. I need to shout what does this lingering mean? This lingering? Wow, भाई decent सा अच्छा सा clear camera है यार. Linger was one word spoken with a wink. He then stood up with a sprawling oak dining table that sat in one of the sections of the gigantic hotel suite, like a child playing hide and seek and go. His again, he covered each of his eyes with a hand. Next, he recited an old poem by Spencer Michael Free with thunderous passion. 'Tis the human touch in his world that counts, the touch of your hand and mine, which means far more to the fainting heart than shelter and bread and wine. For the shelter is gone when the night is o'er, and bread that lasts only a day. But the only the touch, but the touch of your hand and the sound of your voice sign on in the soul's always. That's a beautiful said. The artist is visibly moved. It was growing clearer to Mr. Reeler that enough that though this Bowman painter had rough edges, he had a soft heart, and so it might appear. I need to grow my traps, bhai. Appearing uninformed onlooker that the artist was the more passive half of the romantic couple. This was in fact untrue. The reality was the depth of his great love for the entrepreneur overdue the immature needs of his ego. All his kindness wasn't too able to confuse his weakness. The artist was a powerful man. I have written a poem. I have written a poem myself. The artist said, "It is for you, my beloved. Read it one, please. Read it one, please," said the entrepreneur gracefully as she fixed his collar. "Okay," said the artist with a gulp. "It's called May We Never Say Goodbye," and it goes like May We Never Say Goodbye. A chance encounter, and that very first glance, your beauty moved on, and your strength calmed me. Life's unexpected windows of opportunity sent by a knowing intelligence, asking us to do our part by taking a risk. Only those who dare will win. Only those willing to face rejection will find their salvation. Only those who reclaim their powers will experience a recursion. I have never known true love. I have never known true love. I have never believed in a double romantic walks and holding hands at sunrise. I have never imagined that first kid would lead. When you fall, I will support. When you will scared, I will hold you. When you are in doubt, I will stand by you. When you enjoy success, I will raise my glass to you. And when you're feeling like leaving, I won't let you go. I think of you constantly. I feel you deep within me. I am not sure what I have done to deserve you, but my dream now is to grow old with you. May we never say goodbye. The artist, the artist went down on knee and kissed a hand of his soon-to-be bride. She blushed vividly and was profoundly touched. One could see her loud crying, the two students handing their mentor a tissue so he could dry his eyes. Acha, but the thing is, the this chapter 15, 15 you know, chapter 15, the fan club on the mentoring with 10 tactics of lifelong genius. ये वाला चैप्टर बहुत फोकस है. ये वाला चैप्टर बहुत बढ़िया है 15 वाला. इसको ऐसे रिपीटेडली अगर रीड किया ना, इट विल हेल्प मी गेन सो मच लाइक पोटेंशियल इन माय लाइफ. अगर मैं चैप्टर 15 को अच्छे से फॉलो करूँ ना, इट विल हेल्प मी गेट थ्रू. ये बस मेरे को टिक करना बहुत सही लगता है. इट्स गिव मी अ सेंस ऑफ सेटिस्फैक्शन कि यस भाई पढ़ लिया. अभी बस वी आर अबाउट तो 16-17 बाकी है. वो अपन शायद वीडियो फॉर्मेट में लेंगे. ऑलमोस्ट इट इज़ लाइक 40 पेजेस ही बोल सकते हैं अपन उसको. एपिलॉग भी पढ़ लेंगे तो भाई ये भी काउंट किया था 40-50 पेजेस है. So the only thing was like I forgot to turn on my audio till 1 hour 40 minutes, and it's about half an hour now. Maybe I just recorded my audio for half an hour and I just kept yapping the hours before, and I was trying to be fluent. I was trying to be articulated about the words I spoke, and now okay, next time we will read this book, How to Talk to Anyone by Patrick King. I really want to know. I just read the first chapter, something about mirroring, and like mirroring ourselves to the other person calmly. Like if they're calm, you be calm. If they are loud, you be loud to like match the energy. And so next time I will read this book from start and let's grow together. Oh yeah, shit. क्या हुआ bro? क्या हुआ? It's back. Okay, so let's try to finish this book by this month and see you guys. I hope it's get uploaded by 2 a.m. I hope, and I hope it is around. Let's see ये कितने
स्टोरेज कितने खाता है ये, बट इफ आई स्टोरेज रिकॉर्डिंग मैं बता दूंगा कमेंट में, डिस्क्रिप्शन में, ये कितने स्टोरेज का है। ये पूरा वीडियो 2 घंटा 15 मिनट्स 30 मिनट्स। थैंक्स फॉर वॉचिंग एनीवन हु हैज वॉच्ड, आई डोंट थिंक एनीवन इज वॉच, क्योंकि स्टडी की 1 मिनट 40 घंटा ऑडियो ही नहीं है, बट मैं मेंशन कर दूंगा कि ऑडियो कब से स्टार्ट हुआ है। एंड थैंक्स, आई एम सम्यक हियर, आई एम ट्राइंग टू improve, लेट्स improve together and let's go create